All right, guys. Let's get rolling. So. All right. Oh well, someone already left. Otiano already left. So we're gonna have Betashocks on the left, and it seems we'll have 900 IQ on the right. Let's add the scores real quick. Yeah. Score 1, 0. Oh yeah. There we go. It doesn't need to be that big. One sec. Oh yeah, this is great. It's like you click on it. Oh no, you click on it and it holds on until you. This is not good. Alright, some shit got mad fucked. But we might be fine now. Yes. Let's create score 2. I'm so glad that they're so nice to allow me to go on and do this by being paused. Makes my life easy. Makes my life really easy, actually. The numbers are going to be just like slightly too big, but that's just how it is. Alright, yeah. We're here. We're live. It's working. 900 IQ versus the Betashocks. My name is Beluda. My friends, I will be casting for you today, solo casting and cameraing. It'll be a great time. It'll be a great time. I'll do what I can. Get a pop-out chat so I don't have to get that. Just a couple heads up, my friends. I will not have any music or anything like that because I had to make this all last second. Because our camera person never showed on up, is what happened there. So it'll be me, and just me, only me. I'll be filling the color, the play-by-play, the camera work. It's gonna be a one-man show. It's gonna be a one-man show, and see, we're just chilling, waiting for the pause to be over. I'm gonna grab my water real quick, actually, while this is going on. Guys, I went straight up Chrome Dome. I'm fucking bald now. But nonetheless, it looks like people are in the game now. In the game, alive, ready to play, I imagine. Yep, looks like we're going in. Looks like we are going in.
5, 4, 3.
So last year's champions, the Betashocks, versus new up-and-comers in 900 IQ. They've been looking pretty darn good. They look really good in the preseason. They played really well in the preseason. Just kind of farmed. But let's see. Execution coming out on the Echo. Betashocks themselves on a Echo Reaper comp. Very interesting. That's the worst point of view I've ever experienced in my life. I'm not a fan, if I'm honest. The Genji Torp for 900 IQ Kelligill. recently swapped from Hitscan to off tank is going to get the very first kill, and they are just going to take the point. Nice little halt on the Flexecution though, might be able to catch him out, and it does. Mommy following up on that very, very nice. Not like him to get caught out, but Foxconn has built up the Coalescence, is going to just let that one swing away. Immortal coming out from Docunito, pretty good. Allows him to live through the Coalescence. Does mean Keligil's going to have the advantage when his grab comes in though. And, I mean, there's a window. His grab. It's interesting. It's not as good as it could be. There's a rally coming up from Oceanu, and Daddy coming in with a blade. Nice Gravitic Flux coming out from Wit as well. Nice combos. Lordy loot. 900 IQ taking the point, looking pretty darn good. Had to commit a fair amount of ults. So that's fine. Betashocks. Betashocks. Looking to retake. They have quite a few ults on their own as well. Coming up with both portals. Flexecution gonna have the copy, and Demon gonna have the shatter. But I mean, this Corpse Nut, it's nothing to. No, it's not shabby. It's not a shabby ultimate. Let's see, it looks like Betashocks are gonna path through this right corner here. They're gonna go under, and yeah, they are just gonna throw this out. They're gonna get the hole as well. That is just gonna put Betashocks in a particular precarious situation. They are stuck in this room right now. Looks like they are gonna rally though. King Thor gonna throw that out. Wombat is gonna halt, and nothing really comes out of that. Flexecution itself actually gonna copy the Orisa. He's gonna have a bongo his own white soon. Combo well with Coalescence here. Just gonna add a little extra damage onto that. Off the point, the Betashocks are just absolutely rolling. Absolutely rolling. So, 900 IQ, they do get 50% of the point. Looking alright. They're gonna have that Flux Blade combo that got so much work done for them in the last fight. And Mommy actually built up an enormous amount of ult charge as well. Already 60% back up to the Torbolt. The only problem is they don't really have support ults, but neither do Betashocks, so you can't really complain about that. Squiggle does have his Death Blossom. He's probably going to be looking for it. They might be looking for like a halt from... Oh, no halt because the Demon's actually on the Reinhardt, so... disregard. Daddy just probably trying to find the proper time to pull this blade. Keligil, let's see. Same ult, same place. See if he gets anything with it. Very stylish. Keligil is just going to jump right over, and they're going to throw in Squiggle's Death Blossom. It's going to do so much damage. Betashocks, they do use pretty much everything in their ult bank. They'll probably have the Coalescence coming into this fight, you know, if it goes on a little bit longer. But like I said, Wit does have the Flux, Daddy has the Blade, Mommy has the Torbolt. They just got to get to the point. Daddy should be able to. He's pretty low right now. He's just going to have to dash and make it happen. He actually goes in a little bit early. That was kind of unfortunate for him. They're not making this work right now. Let's see though. This Flux catches quite literally nothing. Win. Swing and a miss. That halt is probably something that he wanted to make happen there. Foxconn going to pop the Coalescence and is just going to melt. Absolutely disgusting. Flexecution following up on that damage, and Betashocks. You know, they were dominant last year. And they're pretty darn dominant on that point as well outside that one fight they lost. And looking good. Looking really good. Let's see what we go over to next.
1-0. Ready for battle.
Alright. Inside, baby. I love this. Love this. Oh, we're getting some word that Discord is a little laggy right now. Very unfortunate. Looks like they're gonna ask for a pause. Everyone's going to, I imagine, leave and come back. But Discord is currently lagging a little bit. Well, 6 seconds out the gate. I imagine we can look at these comps and assume that these are what the teams are gonna roll out with. Little Demon on the Orisa. Yeah, Orisa is, I mean, this is probably the best point for Orisa. Even when Orisa was not good, this was like the best Orisa point, right? Inside of Nepal. Keligil on the ball. We saw last night in their show match against Elite. Keligil's ball is disgusting. Just hard carry, hard carry, hard carry. In some regards. But, we'll see. So we're just waiting for Whatever 900 IQ's problem is, seems to be with comms and Discord and stuff. Just waiting for that to resolve itself. Demon giving a nice little bit of advice there. That's probably the best advice you can give. And we're just chilling. We are just chilling. It's hard. I wanna analyze everything. But like, it is not particularly simple when like I'm trying to stay on POVs and whatnot. I can't like not going overhead. That's why like a lot of people stick with overhead cams because it's just so much easier. Saying no route. Then RTC. Just gonna wait, and wait a little longer. Chilling. They're good. Alright, looks like they're good. They have moved over to a different Discord. And apparently Betashocks has gone down as well. Guys, I will put us on a break while these guys... We will, it must be just a Discord problem. When these guys get it figured out, I will take us back, but for now you can just relax.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like we're back.
Two. Capture.
Looks like we're back. Seems like everything is good. Teams have got themselves figured out. And yeah, we got the Arista Ball comp coming out from the Betashocks at the moment. Let's see if Kel's going to make anything happen. They are going to keep on the exact same comp. Just wrap it around right now. Wrapping around, see if he can get. See what Boof's nice call. Oh, he boofed it. He boofed the execution. Very unfortunate. It's alright, not the easiest thing in the world. It happened. That's all coming up from Little Demon. He is getting shredded. Foxconn is trying to make some kills happen, but there's a torp. And their mommy is on a nice little flank. So much damage on a Little Demon. They got to finish off Foxconn. They will, and there's basically no chance of Betashocks taking this point. Kill might be able to stall, so we'll Squiggle, but Squiggle steps up the point. He's going to recall, probably going to die here. And that's just a minor stagger coming out from him. But yeah, not bad. Not particularly bad whatsoever. Not bad whatsoever coming out of 900 IQ. Squiggle on the flank right now. He's very close to the pulse bomb. He's going to be able to one-clip this turret quite easily. Oh, see, I mean, Betashocks, they just fall. They literally just die. They fall over. Little Demon and Flexecution. That was a perfectly timed window from Dakinito, allowing his team to do what they need to do. Mommy, though, does have the Torbolt. Nice little halt could just absolutely ruin the Betashocks plan. I don't know who's actually touching right now. Is it Kel? Yes, Kel is just going on, doing what he can, being a nuisance. He's going to have the landmines. Decided not to use it right now. He's going to get halted, actually. Excellent halt. Excellent halt. Coming out from Wombat. Wit does have a bit of fun here, but doesn't really matter. Flexecution is just going to fall immediately. Mines coming out from Kelligill are going to take a little bit of space. That hole actually almost pulls them back into the mines, but not quite enough. And yep, nice little halt coming out from a Wombat. Mommy is just going to throw in the Molten Core. And the space is basically impossible to take for the Betashocks. There's only 2 routes for them to go. Kellikill is just going to wrap around behind him. And alright, it's not the worst thing in the world. If you're the Betashocks, you have both your DPS ults coming up, you have the bongo, you can make something happen. But both tank ults and a beat. Let's see though. Nice halt, but Mommy is just going to live straight through that. Nice beat coming out from Otiano to keep his team alive, but it looks like Betashocks, while it was going on, he kept the point. It was execution. He was able to just get 2 with his ult, actually, and they're actually going to get Foxcon's Coalescence out as well. That's actually pretty darn good. Pretty darn good for 900 IQ. I don't think that was a necessary ult at all. I mean, if you're Betashocks, you're looking to hold on to your Coalescence and maybe use it in this fight so that you can save Rally for another one. But you know, you're going to have to expend the Rally a little bit earlier now if you're the Betashocks. And only problem with that fight for 900 IQ, though, is they invested so many ults. So many ults. King Thor going to pop the Rally early on in the fight. Just chilling. Squiggle doing something. Does get a stun. He's going to get an armor pack, though. Actually going to get 2 armor packs. Let's see what little demon tries to make happen here. Nothing. The pathing for 900 IQ. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice window as well. It's basically going to ensure that they can do whatever they want. In this room, Kellikill is in there at the moment. He does have mines. He's trying to get him, but he's too low. He's getting so hurt. Squiggle though. Big pulse. Come up big for his team. I believe Immortality Field was used just a little bit earlier. And yeah, so now Foxicon almost up to the Coalescence again. You're not just nice ult pacing coming out from the Betashocks in that fight. Nothing to complain about, and you did it without using any of your tank ultimates. It looks like they wanted to get a mind play out of Kellikill, but they didn't even have to. He was getting thrashed down. And if you are 900 IQ, you got to make this work. You don't have a lot of time. This is going to be last fight territory. Wit almost has the flux. Does have to stay alive here. It does. Nice grab. Make that happen. Demon is going to pop that. And let's see. The mines. Pretty nice by Wit, actually. Was probably going to fall into that and ended up not. Daddy jumps right into the mines. Foxconn going to pop the Coalescence. And it's just going to get so much damage on Kellikill. Made it so that there's nowhere for the enemy team to go. Flexecution, putting the Molten Core all over the point. And I mean, Otiano, there's just no hope. You're just gone, bud. And that, the Betashocks, taking the first map. And it was a looking darn clean. It was very nice from them. Just Betashock things. Looking incredible. Correct. Squiggle, this must have been that that Grav Death Blossom. That was nice. That was incredible. I really like the Kellikill setup on that, but I mean this is just there you go, man. He had his hand in every basket. There. But alright guys, I'm gonna get that score changed. It is currently Betashocks up 1-0 against 900 IQ. And yeah. Yeah. Take you to a break.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Alright guys, welcome back. Betashocks currently up 1-0. Both teams seemed to not opt for the switching of sides. But if I can be honest guys, Betashocks, they looked so good. Their use of their ultimates in order to just cut off map geometry and chokes, especially in the inner sanctum of Nepal, it was so good. It was so good, man. I mean, you saw that last fight from the upward view. 900 IQ had quite literally nowhere they could go. If they walked backwards, it was into mines. If they walked forwards, it was into the Molten Core on the point, and they basically had nowhere else to go, but they still had to touch the point. And they, I mean, that was just so well played out. That was so well played by the Betashocks, our champions, our reigning champions. I was about to say runner-up because it starts with R, but that's about as wrong as it gets. They kind of pounded in the finals just a couple months back. Looked really darn good, and it looks like they have not missed a step. We were talking to them yesterday. They said they have basically they did what we were known as ATL, the Attack Torb League. Ran through that, and then the next week they were already doing GGNA, and GGNA ended last week. So they've been playing in tournaments non-stop for the past few months, which means no lapse in skill whatsoever, and it's obviously showing. Same exact comp except Otiano, or for 900 IQ, Otiano is going to be on the Zenyatta. So we'll see if he makes it work here. The comp for, so this is just like Betashocks map. They're just disgusting. They historically just don't lose, and they tend to full hold even the best teams in the league. Constant, consistent on this map. It's a nice pathing for Betashocks, just taking that high ground, getting the shield rotation out, halt out from a Wombat, forcing out a couple defensive cooldowns for the Betashocks, but we will just watch the shield war occur right now. We're just trying to see which team makes a misstep. Wit going down to the point is going to pressure it out. Kellikill on the Sigma will go to match him. Both teams just very conservative right now. Squiggle, a pain, trying to do whatever he can, but the window, it does come out for Betashocks first, or yeah, for Betashocks, and Immortality Field from 900 IQ. Going to be out quite quickly, and if you're 900 IQ, you just wait this out, you get your resources back, and you go again. The big problem is, though, I mean, Squiggle, he's here. They do not have this Immortality Field. Beautiful stick! Gonna get the kills on the both supports. Daddy does get the kill on the Little Demon with the assistance of the window, but it does look like Betashocks, when they take out both supports like that, there's just nothing that you're gonna be able to do. Wit still pressuring the point, though. Looks like 900 IQ. They don't have supports, but they want to take this. Wit is going to go down, though, and I do believe that's just going to be it. Betashocks playing the patient game so damn beautifully. And, I mean, look, Genji's a good hero right now, but I think it's just not... It might just not get the work done here. We'll see. We'll see. He's just going to be shooting at shields most of the time, and this comp, especially with the Torbjorn for Betashocks, you're not going to be able to take the Genji and just dive in whenever you want. I mean, the turret's just going to stop you from doing that. Torb's going to stop you from doing that in general. So, like, the halt dash that helps you build so much ult, it just isn't going to work. They're going to bongo, though. Let's see. They're going to catch Kellikill out. He's going to die immediately. Actually, Mommy turret is going to take out Little Demon, and, King Thor going down as well. Execution, he wants to try to do his best to stop the point. That was just a very, very nice fight. Coming out at 900 IQ, they just had to use one ult. They just had to use Wombat's bongo, and that's it.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Betashocks going to be looking to take the high ground. 900 IQ. They take it pretty darn nicely. They spend a lot of time on that first point, so seeing them be able to win a fight that decisively and come up with 4 minutes for this B push, that's very good. Let's just say that. Kellikill is on the high ground right now. Is just going to do his best to be in a good position for a flux. I imagine we'll probably see a halt coming out from Little Demon soon. Yep, halt flux, looking very nice. Otiano does have the trance. Let's see if they're going to make it happen, though. Yes, they're going to use both the Immortality Field and the Transcendence, actually. That seemed to be a little bit of a miscommunication there. That's just going to be a lack of cooldown that they don't have. Daddy going to come out with the blade. See if they get anything done with the Discord on the Little Demon. It's excellent. Execution very low right now. Very nice deflex coming out from Daddy. Very timely. And yeah. Betashocks, they do commit the Amplification Matrix, the Flux, and the Molten Core, but they actually get nothing out of it. They lose the fight quite handily. Squiggle is not in the best place right now. Let's see, though. The Reflect does wear out. Reflect wears out for Daddy, and King Thor is going to pop that rally. Betashocks, they're going to give this another go. Let's see. Flux, window, that's very painful. See if they get anything out of that. Mommy is going to catch Kellikill, but Squiggle will get the stick onto Mommy. Turret getting that posthumous kill, and Mommy, despite from the grave, is getting so many kills with that turret. And yeah, it looks like Betashocks just going to fall here. I mean, guys, I talked about how darn good the Betashocks are in this map. We do not see them. I would say last season, we probably didn't see them go to point C at all. That's just a nice extra pick onto Foxconn. Daddy just getting a little bit of work done on the respawns and P. Cool. Looks like we're headed for a pause right now. Headed for a pause. Don't know if we were having internet issues earlier with some players. Very unlucky, but it was going on earlier. YP. The team that the team that calls the pause says they don't know. So we'll wait a moment. If it gets to be too much, we'll go to a break. So we got the Sorry go ahead. Looks like we are going back in. Flexecution swapped over to the Ash. Has decided that getting that dynamite value and the Bob are just going to be much more valuable for his team. But Wombat going to pop the bongo quite early. Nice ult. Pretty meaty. King Thor. Yep, I mean, just gets destroyed. Otiano with the much catch there. And Shield War, I mean, it really just comes down to the fact that the Shield War has been so much better. So much better for 900 IQ. They're just pounding right now. And, I mean, Betashocks, they don't have that many resources at the moment. They don't have the shield. They lost the Shield War again. Mommy's just going to go down. Let's see Daddy bring it out, brother. And just going to get one blade kill. And a Foxconn to slash on the Flexecution. And Mommy, Daddy, the DPS for 900 IQ, just making this map theirs. That was blistering after the first round, the first point. Betashocks didn't, I mean, that was, woo, love to see it. We might be in for a long one, boys.
Initiating match.
I hope we're not, because I'm doing this on my own. But, you know. Mommy says they had mic troubles. Didn't seem like it. They were looking good. I mean, Mommy on the Torb turrets were just getting so much work done, man. It was wild. Actually wild. But yeah, I mean, that really just came down to the fact that Foxconn was usually using the Immortality Field earlier. I would say the Shield War just, I mean, there was so much spam. Like, I talked about the Genji earlier, saying it probably wasn't the best choice in the world, but just due to the fact that, you know, the enemy Torb and whatever the Tracer, we're probably going to get just a little bit more damage done on the shields if they were going to play that way. But Genji ends up working out pretty darn nicely. Is very disruptive, very annoying. And we're going to see the Ashe and the Genji coming out from Betashocks. They've decided that their original comp was not what they wanted. They tried switching to this late in the last round, and it ended up not working out for them. They kind of got rolled over. But we'll see if they can make something happen. They're very good on this map. Well, at least on attacking point A. Well, at least on getting one tick on point A, because that's pretty much all we've seen out of them. That's all teams have pushed them to, for the most part. Squiggle on the Genji, though. Pretty darn good. Just going to dash out of that halt. And Betashocks, they're just going to go, not opt for the high ground fight. Looks like they're going to take the fight in the corner with the shields. And guys, we're probably going to see another very boring shield war come out. Pretty nice dynamites. Daddy is just in the back line right now. Just gets so much. Oh my goodness. Very annoying. Taking out Flexecution and Squiggle. There's no DPS currently for Betashocks. And Daddy gonna get the Orb of Harmony. He's just gonna chill, he's gonna wait, he's gonna get halted, but he has that deflect ready. Halt hits pretty much nothing, and you know, some people might ask, why they're not pushing Betashocks right now, considering they're down DPS, but this comp just does so much better sitting and poking. That's what this is. This is an extreme poke comp. Daddy, don't know why I got off of him. He's just gonna harass from the back line consistently, it seems. Shield War, go on, watch this. It's magnificent, very fun. A1 is gonna pop his defensive cooldown pretty early, but there we go. Foxconn had to use the Immortality Field very early again. compared to 900 IQ. Squiggle, he's discorded. They're going in on him. They're gonna pop the window, but Squiggle, I mean, he just gets caught out. And Immortality Field, it's available from Dakunaito and Daddy. Oh my lord, just getting so much work done against the Betashocks. And it just, I mean, again, it's coming down to Shield War, and if it's like, even if Betashocks win the Shield War, they're using the Immortality Field early. They're using it so early, and it just allows, I mean, when that happens, they have to pop the window, but I mean, you can't even win that window engagement because your enemy team just pops Immortality Field, because it's that strong of a cooldown. It's that strong. Betashocks, though, they do have a couple ults coming on board. They don't have any support ults, though. They're going to keep going for this lower side push. They've decided that the Shield War up top is just something that they don't want to opt into. Calico gets very low. I mean, using all his defensive cooldowns already. Very nice. Window. Immortality Field out again. I actually like that Immortality Field. I don't think it was too early. I think it was just what the Betashocks needed in order to make sure that they can come into this fight again. But, I mean, their shield, they're gone again. Let's see, though. Daddy coming in. The blade, both. Genji's popping it. Flex. Ooh, he loses Flexecution for a second, but it does not matter. Daddy gets 3 kills with the blade. He's probably going to go down here, but it does not matter. Betashocks, they have just been thoroughly rolled up to this point, and they will continue to do so. Killigill just going to spam for some damage. I mean, that's just a stagger, right? That's just a huge stagger. He gets, you know, a third of his ult. Little Demon just, he's 8% to the bongo at the moment. He wants that pretty darn badly. But, I mean, they have both tank ults. They have both tank ults for... Oh. They have both tank ults for 900 IQ. But they're coming up on both supports and Bob and Bongo from Betashocks. And, you know, you got to win this fight if you're Betashocks. You can't get full held when I gassed you up so much. Let's see. Wiz is just going to pop the Flux. Rock almost catches him, but Daddy able to get Calico with the dash. And Window and Bongo getting overlapped. Daddy mispositioned there pretty strongly compared, like, you know, with what ults were being used. Bob is going to go onto the point right now. He's going to be able to apply all that pressure. And that Window, a little whack, brother. But Wit is going to die. He was trying to touch the point. Dakunaito's Window getting pretty much nothing done there. It could have been the linchpin to tie the, you know, make it so they win. But Daddy going to take down Squiggle, actually, so that's a lot of DPS gone for the Betashocks. And Mommy is going to pop the ult. We're going to keep Little Demon in that beautiful halt. Coming out from Wombat, going to catch Flexecution as well. Daddy coming in. Oh my goodness, the DPS. Just getting so much work done. Otiano has the trance, and Betashocks, they're just going to get full held on Hollywood.
Victory.
What? That's ridiculous. Let's see it. I'm very. Oh man. So I mean, that was just so good. Daddy dies early. He's able to come back into the fight, get some kills. Mommy with the molten core, and such a good halt. Like I cannot attest enough to how good Wombat's halts have been. They've just been, ooh, nice. Wombat's halts have been disgusting. I mean, yeah, we can talk about how good Daddy and Mommy have been so far. Just, you know, like mechanics wise, and just how much, like, just how thoroughly they're fragging. But it's Wombat. Wombat is just making the enemy team uncomfortable. Wit is just getting in so much spam damage. The shield war is just being won by the tanks and the DPS of 900 IQ. The sports are looking good. That window was kind of scary at first. I think you thought 900 IQ lost. I thought they lost that when the window. I thought they lost that when the window was out by the payload. I was like, oh, no. But, you know, didn't happen. Looks like, you know, they're going to tie up the score. Our 900 IQ are going to be tied at 1-1, and I will get back to you guys when we are done with the break.
Welcome to Rialto.
Shortest break of all time, folks. We're back. We're going on to Rialto. And I mean, you know,
Initiating
Rialto, we've seen
match.
so much Genji lately, both in pro play and in the Golden Hammer Gaming League. So I can only imagine that this comp that 900 IQ are running is what they're going to keep running. Seems like they occasionally swap Otianu on. They have Otianu like on this rotating Lucio Zen, depending on, I'm assuming, the map they want to play, but everything else has been static with the Orisa Sig, Torb Genji, and the Batiste. And yeah, looks like they're gonna stick with full on spam. The discords have been really good too. I mean, with Wombat's halts catching the enemy team, catching Betashocks out of position, the discord just adds that much more value and makes the enemy so much more killable. I mean, the synergy has just been great out of 900 IQ when it comes to that. But Betashocks, they're not known to lose a map and then just whittle away in a series. They will be angry and they will come back quite strong. But you know, I'm still personally gonna put my eggs in the Betashocks basket just because of how good we know they can be. But 900 IQ, they're putting on an excellent showing. We'll see what they make happen here. Synthor Comp, Execution's Torb, it is gonna go away, and that hole was disgusting, but not because it was good. It just, I hate that we saw that. I hate that we saw that. Such a dumb ability sometimes. Man, Shield War. I mean, the Shield War's already won by 900 or by Betashocks actually. Both shields for 900 IQ pretty much gone, and they're able to do that much more. Otianu unable to get into a good position because he has no shield. Zen without a shield is just in for a world of hurt. Squiggle himself, speaking of worlds of hurt, was very low there, using the deflect to get himself out, and is brought back to full. And he's already pretty darn close to a blade. Daddy, he's sitting at 28% right now, has gotten pretty much nothing done. On the other hand, though, Dakunaito is going to have a very early window advantage here. Probably going to pop that quite quickly. Yeah, I mean, you see it. He's getting ready. Oh, besides that they don't have anything that they like, though. But Foxconn got it quite quickly as well. Immortality Field, Dakunaito. He can't even use it on himself. He uses it to save Wombat, but didn't even need to. Daddy getting a little bit of work done on the Genji. Well, I said that. I was actually looking at Squiggle. Sorry about that. We'll go to the superior Genji for the moment in regards to ult charge. And I mean, you have no Batiste right now if you're 900 IQ. You can sit here and you can spam, but you gotta wait. Dakunaito, though, he will be coming back soon. Nice off angle taken by 900 IQ, and maybe see if they can get anything done there. They will not. The halt doesn't get anything done, but why'd I go away, dude? I didn't even mean to do that. Squiggle just pops off, and I missed it, bro. Oh no, it was such a good blade. The halt was excellent. Squiggle, he didn't get anything done on the last map, and he is coming up huge early on in Rialto. I'm so sorry. Such a nice blade, and I squandered it, bro. I'll have to apologize to Squiggle for that later. But, quite a few ults invested by Betashocks, and by that I mean two. You invested the 4 bolts. Oh, wait, let's see. This Flux. Ooh, barely misses. Beautiful. Flux going to bring down 4. Kellico going to throw his Flux in as well. Pretty darn nice, but Dakunaito, I mean, it looks like it got canceled. Everyone fell out of the air, and Daddy is just going to die, unable to get the rest of his blade. But Squiggle done as well. Both teams have equalized. Wombat's going to use his bongo just a little far back, it seems, but it looks like Betashocks are doing a nice job maintaining the space. They do have the later bongo. They have the rally as well. They're going to have quite an advantage in regards to sustain. But Mommy, though, is going to do a very nice job. See, though, Daddy, I mean, oh, man, you spend that whole time. You spend that whole time building your blade, and you just die to a Torb turret. That's the worst feeling. And, I mean, 900 IQ, they invest the trance as well. They invest the trance and the immortality field. Wombat's going to go down, and they're just getting nothing done. Their perfect ult rotations have just been non-existent as of late. I mean, Kellico is coming up on the Flux as well. You just use the trance, so you're going to have to use Immortality Field for that. But you still don't have it for like 15 more seconds or something, though. Dakunaito does have his window. See if they can get anything done with that. A window normal could actually be pretty big, but Daddy's just going to die again. I mean, Daddy's just going down so early in these fights, dude. Squiggle trying to see if he can get a chance to use his ult, and he will. Beautiful ult. They're gonna have to use that immortality for it. He's still gonna get 2 kills. It doesn't even matter. He's gonna get 4. Squiggle, looking so good on the Genji, gets his 5th kill. And Betashocks, they're gonna full hold back. That's the best way to come back after the disaster that was Hollywood. They come in, they full hold, and they look so good. Squiggle coming alive on the Genji. 3+ kills for every blade. And I mean, it's just Daddy never got it together, really. And that's not all Daddy's fault. That was a part of basically, if you guys get stuck in this area right here, Genji he struggles so much to get anything done on the attack, because you can basically come from here and you can come from here, whereas the enemy team can be up here, they can be here, they can be here. Especially with these poke comps, it's just you can't really close the distance that well. And Daddy just had so much trouble with that. He had so much trouble. They weren't able to properly support him, really. He got caught by rocks a lot as well. Kellikill doing a really nice job just making sure that Daddy wasn't allowed to go and do whatever he wanted, because that was kind of the story of Hollywood. Was Daddy was just behind them, the rocks weren't connecting, he was allowed to do whatever he wanted, and that's kind of why they full held. Flexecution floating over on the Hanzo right now. It's an interesting choice. I wonder if he wasn't particularly comfortable. I wonder if he's not comfortable running the Torb on attack. It's very possible. Squiggle on the Widowmaker. We might be seeing like a double sniper coming out of them, the Betashocks. But we do have the exact same comp for 900 IQ. That's kind of why I spent more time talking about what Betashocks is doing, because they're going to run the exact same comp they have been. So Squiggle, he hasn't done anything yet. Maybe just going to try and see if he can get an angle on the enemy team. See if he can get a nice headshot. I mean, that's a very early golden, a very early fortified. Ooh, beautiful pick onto Otiano. Almost takes Mommy as well, is able to take off half health, but I mean, that's just unfortunate. Execution is going to die, so teams are equalized a little bit, but you do have no Discord. I mean, we already have the payloads approaching the destination here. The DPS for Betashocks, though, they are dead. Daddy is just going to, Daddy and Mommy doing their best to equalize for their team. Hulk going to prevent Kellikill from getting out, it seems, but, you know, this fight's not over quite yet. Betashocks have gotten to the high ground. They're going to be able to get this rotation going. It's just what matters is whether or not they can kind of reconvene here. And Flexecution, I mean, he can do damage from a distance, and Squiggle has so much mobility, he can make that happen. This is Betashocks' match to win. They have the high ground. They're just trying to poke up, but Kellikill, he's going to go down so early. The Immortality Field was not able to save him from Foxconn. And both Immortality Fields out, though, but without the Sigma, Sigma's pretty much the most important, one of the most important heroes in this comp. And Batiste going as well. Betashocks, they're just not going to be able to make it happen. Little Demon is going to take down Daddy, but I don't think it's going to matter unless this dude just frags out. Takanato's actually super low. See if he can make anything happen. Otiano on the Lucio. He came back on that pick after he was picked off on the Zen. Demon never died, though. Demon never died, but Squiggle, looks like the Torp turret's going to catch him out. He didn't have any resources that could really go to him, and that's just another stagger. Betashocks, nice window. Going to take down Little Demon. I mean, the Betashocks, they've been staggering for about a minute now. I mean, if you're going to lose the map, this is kind of how you do it. Just continuous staggers, making it so you can't do anything. Flexecution, though, does have the dragon. He and Demon can probably make something happen with a nice haul. Or that! Another pick onto Otiano. First one to go down again for his team. You can see that. Ooh. Scary turret placement. Mommy might actually die here. Got caught out of position by that haul, and we'll see if this dragon's able to make anything happen. We know that Demon's going to be trying to throw the halt and make that happen, and it is beautiful. Doesn't even need the halt, and Betashocks with just pure ult power going to be able to push that map through, and they are going to go up 2-1 in the series.
Play of the game.
Let's see, this was Squiggle. Squiggle, oh, lordy, Lou. I mean, that last blade. So good. Gets the 5th kill. No one else for him to really deal with. Very nice. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's disgusting. Very nice Immortality Fields by Dakunato, as we can see. Obviously got more value out of them, but it just didn't matter. They got full held so hard. You know, like, if you're getting that much value out of Immortality Field, that means your team is getting even closer, like, getting so close to dying. So much more than the enemy team. But all right, so yeah, that will be 2-1 going up over to Betashocks. And you know, I didn't think it was going to be this close, guys. I thought 900 IQ were going to come in. I thought they were going to get rolled. I thought it was going to be disgusting. But, you know, it's been back and forth. Betashocks, they destroyed on control. And then 900 IQ, they destroy on hybrid. And then Escort comes around and, you know, they reciprocate, do the Betashocks. But it looks like we're going to go to map 4 automatically. Hunter, I'm very excited.
Initiating match.
Flexecution last night told me that they have a very new comp that they like to run on Hanamura because they used to get rolled. They used to get rolled. And now they full hold consistently in scrims is what he says. He says they consistently full hold in scrims. I'm very excited. Okay, they're on the defense, so these are the comps that are coming out right now. We have Kellikill on the Monkey. And Flexecution on the McCree. Squiggle's still on the Genji, and then the support line they've been running, which is pretty much the normal support line, the most meta. And that's King Thor on the Brigitte and Foxicon on the Batiste. So this is whack. We're gonna spend a lot of time looking at Kellikill, see what happens, because apparently this comp is disgusting. I mean, Betashocks, they're so big on combos, and just making just being very clean. So I'm very interested as to what they have going here. But there's the Mei, Sim, and Lucia coming out of 900 IQ. We'll see what they make happen here. Teleport looks like it's gonna be going up top, I think they want to get it on top of the temple. See if they can make that happen. Yes, they will be able to. Squiggle is going to be up there himself. Very nice. Kellikill is just going to do his best to take the space. He's actually going to isolate the Mei, but it doesn't matter. Squiggle going to get a nice kill onto Otianu. And, I mean, Kellikill and Squiggle are just kind of like a two-man group right now. Kellikill is getting very low. Is actually going to take down Daddy, though. So, I mean, he gets back so much quicker. Squiggle, I said Skelligill, is going to finish off that pick on the Mommy. And yeah, I don't know if they're going to stick with this. No, they have swapped over to the McCree. They have 900 IQ. They've decided that if the teleporter doesn't work the first time, then they are done. They're done. Hulk coming out from Demon. Nice headshot on him. He's actually going to go super low, but he's going to get brought back up. Ooh, Flexecution. Going to get caught out by Daddy, but Kellikill on the Monkey just gets so much work done, so much cleave, but the Immortality Field from Deku Naito. Supreme, you know, can only do so much with. Nice pin onto the Orisa, and it does look like Kellikill is still alive. Let's see if Primal. Do it, you little man. He didn't do it. Did not do it. Has decided that was not the time to use it. Maybe they use it on the defense. I do not know if they'll stay on the Winston. But you know.
Objective lost.
Interesting comp coming out from Betashocks. It does seem that they will stick on it. And it seems like Kellikill is just kind of off on his own excellent adventure. And that's just kind of how they're going to play it. Let's see, Flexecution. Taking a couple pot shots. Has to be careful not to get halted. No, I can't get halted, actually. He has to just be careful in general. He doesn't want to get rushed down. Dude, I'm wrong. I completely have missed the swap. Nice window, though, coming out from Dr. Naito. And we'll see if that makes anything happen. Squiggle, though, gonna pop the blade. Is gonna get at least one, it seems. Gonna get 2, 3! Oh, man! Squiggle kills 5 in that fight. Very nice. Good job, young man. So this is the big fight for, this is gonna be the big fight for 900 IQ. They are gonna be coming into this with their, with their Blizzard and a Shatter. Blizzard obviously being the more important one out of them. I'm interested to see how they're going to play this, because Kellikill could just do so much weird stuff, and they have to find a way. They have to find a way to close the distance and get value out of this Blizzard. That rock doesn't really catch anything. Squiggle is going to get discorded. He's just going to dash back to his team very nicely with looking like he's going to try and make something happen. No! Oh, that's a beefy shatter on the high ground. They're going to be able to get the Immortality Field off. And I do believe that's just going to be the win. I mean, unless they don't get to the point quickly enough, this might be the win for 900 IQ, but we'll see. We'll see, that's a nice window coming out from Foxconn, but Squiggle's just going to go down. I mean, there's not a lot of benefit to be getting out of this bongo with so many people are dead. Mommy going to die. Nice pot shot off from Flexecution onto his enemy team. Foxconn is, not Foxconn, sorry, Dakunaito just on the high ground supporting his team, and they're just going to be able to do whatever they want. No one's able to really contest him. Squiggle has to go down to the point, make this happen. Kelligill goes onto the ball, but dies quite early. King Thor popping the rally, going to try and keep him and Squiggle alive. He dies so early, though. Flexecution on the Doofus. He's discorded. He's going to try and get some kills going, but nothing's really going to happen. The window out from Dakunaito. Little Demon can't do anything, and that's very nice from 900 IQ.
Score 0-2. Switching.
So yeah, they said they've been full holding with that comp. Didn't work this time. I just need to stop talking about these things because I gassed them up so much on Hollywood, and they got rolled at the Betashocks. And then, you know, and I'm not biased. I'm not biased towards either team, really. 900 IQ rolled my boys, and Betashocks rolled my boys twice last season. So I'm not particularly biased towards either. So I'm not trying to curse them with the voodoo. It's just happening.
Ready,
and it's just
battle.
unfortunate that it's happening. But it's not happening on purpose. But yeah, 900 IQ, they stick to their tried and true comp after the sim does not work.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
You know, it's smart. They look really good on it. Their discords are sublime. And the only difference was Wit was on the Reinhardt, right? And just, he had such a good shatter, man. That was such a good shatter up top. The Maywall almost blocked it from I think it was Mommy. But, you know, just a little pixel,
5,
little frame.
4, 3, 2.
All right, so we're going to see a Ryan Zarya, actually, coming out from Betashocks. Looks like they're going to be looking for a, maybe not even a grab dragon, really. They just kind of want to, I don't know exactly what they want to do. They obviously don't want to nano the Ryan, right? But let's see how they make this happen. No Mei on either side. Very honest Overwatch going on at the moment. Squiggle almost goes down there. That was very scary. But Mommy going to catch out Flexecution. Don't know exactly how that happened. That was confusing to me. But just hitting the shots. Betashocks are kind of stuck up there for a little bit, at least until Flexecutions can come back and get an off angle going, but Steven's just going to allow them to go up through the stairs. Betashocks, they're just going to stop again. They're going to make sure that they can get their shield, and then the next fight is most likely going to happen on the point. They're most likely going to take that space, especially now that their shield is here. Nice rock, but it doesn't really catch anything. That was good purple on the Wit. He's so low, they're going to have to force out the immortality field quite early. I mean, it's just Demon right now. Flexecution's going to get caught out by Daddy. Looks like he was unable to completely join with the team. Demon, he is discorded. He's going pretty low. His shield's going to die. He's going to get nuked if this happens. He's going for the charge, wants to catch someone. Nano, though, they built just, I mean, they spent just enough time building it. And Squiggle actually going to get the kill onto Oceano. But let's see. Dakunaito coming in with a potentially clutch window here. Wit going to throw out the Flux. See if it catches anything. Yes. No. I don't know. All I know is it's super back and forth right now. Daddy has popped the blade. He wants to make something happen with it, but unable to. Squiggle getting so many kills. Kellica following up on them. Here we go. It was back and forth, but Betashocks looking pretty darn good, I would say. Their Rhine is coming back from spawn, which is pretty unfortunate, but right now we're going to have to watch for this Grav Dragon. Basically, they're going to, I imagine Betashocks, they're going to try and play around getting this immortality field out. Play around getting the immortality field out from 900 IQ. That way they can just grab Dragon because they're not even close to trans. Oceano actually going over to the Brigitte realizes that he's probably going to get more value out of that. So very interesting choice. Let's see where they're going. Betashocks going under at the moment. Kellico probably getting ready to grab. I would imagine they're still looking for an immortality field, but they're going to force the fight on the point. Their brawl is basically what you want to be seeing at the moment. That's it. That's the immortality field. Kel just has to make it happen. Now Squiggle with the blade. He's going to get two. Let's see. Nice grab. Looks like not even going to follow up on it with the dragon. it seems. They're just going to, they're content with keeping those two up there, Dr. Nido. Wombat gonna pop the bongo, though, and Flexecution just gonna throw out the dragon, getting so many kills, but King Thor is gonna die. I don't know if it matters, though. Still 3 to clean up for the Betashocks, but Daddy, actually the kill on a Kelligal, that's so much brawling potential. Gone for the enemy team. Little Demon, though, he is nanoed, and they're just starting to tick up progress. Otiano tried going for the kill on the Foxconn. Foxconn, grannies that out, wins, gets her second kill right there. Demon gonna go for the shatter, takes down Wit, pins him into the wall, but I mean, they haven't even secured the tick yet. Have Betashocks, they're gonna have to make this happen. Foxconn very low right now, still gonna get her third kill though. The nade, getting so much work done. Dakunaido, he gets to use the window, but he's not even gonna be able to make anything happen out of it. But Mommy gets so much damage on the Squiggle with the shurikens just coming out. Second tick, it is secured. Wit does want to go in, do something. He's not gonna get pinned this time. A Wombat back as well. Daddy here too. Daddy wants to build up this pulse bomb so quickly, he might not be able to. They're just trying to get into Foxicon, but she's so thoroughly protected. Such a good position from Foxicon. Immortality field out from Dakunaido. What a good nade from Foxicon. Foxicon's playing out of her mind right now, just getting so much work on her fourth kill in this fight. Squiggle gonna be able to make that blade get some work done. Dakunaido is dead as well. 2 dead from the blade. Otiano has to use Fade so early, but they're unable to get anything done. Oh my lord. Foxconn, absolutely disgusting.
Complete.
And a play. And though they finish with less time, it's only a 7-second difference.
Score
Betashocks gonna cap.
2-2. Initiating match.
So yeah, that was pretty good. It was all right. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. I didn't want to fill your chat-like ears with the gargling. But I just did a lot of talking.
Ready for battle.
But, you know, both teams looking pretty darn good. Daddy almost clutched it out. So close to clutching it out, just couldn't make it happen. Not enough picks happened. And, I mean, Foxicon just looked so good on that low ground position. So well protected by her team. Just looked really good. Looked really, really good. The nades were insane. Got like 2 kills with nades and just killed anyone who was able to get to her. It was excellent. It was just excellent play. But it looks like they're going to run the exact same comp. Or the Betashocks, they do have less time. So they will be going first.
4, 3.
And yeah, the Renzaria. Ooh, Squiggle actually on the Symmetra. They did not run this last time, so it's very possible that they will not be expecting it. Will 900 IQ. Let's see where this goes. Very interested to see exactly what they do. Are they going to go to point? They're going to go straight to point. Mommy, though, going to take down Foxconn, and they were very ready for it. They have seen this too many times. Have 900 IQ. They were not born yesterday. TP straight to point. It was an interesting idea. It just did not work. The problem there is Wit got so much charge. Got so much ult charge by just charging into the teleporter and swinging away. Is doubling Demon at the moment. So in a fight, you know, it's not the biggest deal in the world early on usually, but when you only have a minute, it's just not the best. Squiggle's still on the Symmetra. Looks like they're going to take the high ground. Our Betashocks and going to put some turrets on the point. And no one's died yet, so pretty darn good transition for them. Daddy is behind though. Squiggle taking his shots, but that's such a good shatter. Coming out from Wet, he is going to get slept and purpled, but the immortality field from Dakunaido is perfect. Stops the team from being able to make anything happen. Nice nano on the Kelligal. See if it results in anything. And Betashocks, they only have 40-something seconds left. They're going to, I mean, the nano, it was a good idea, but they're just unable to make anything happen with it, are the Betashocks. It's a good, it's like another good anti-nade coming out from Foxicon, but there's just no follow-up. Flux getting forced out is probably best case scenario for the Betashocks if they just get out and die now. That's just something that can't be used against them later. But they're still going to be walking into a high noon in a window. You're probably going to have to swap someone over to like the Wrecking Ball or something. It looks like that's what Demon might be doing. They're probably going to value the grab here more than the shatter. In case a long fight does go down. Mommy, though, probably going to try and get something going with the high noon. And will. No. I mean, oh my god. That was so unfortunate. Daddy is going to pop the blade, though. Going to pop off the window. I mean, the rest of Betashocks, they just don't even get there. And Betashocks, they spent so much time on the Symmetra. And they couldn't make anything happen. Flexecution doesn't even get his dragon. They just weren't in a position where they were winning any fights. And yeah. Or maybe his second dragon. I'm not sure exactly. But,
Initiating match.
I mean, this is 900 IQ's map to win. Still very drawable. Map is called Drawnemura for a reason. Very, very, very drawable. Yeah, we'll see what strats 900 IQ come out with out the gate. Just give us a couple seconds and we'll find out what they're thinking.
Ready
Half their team is
for
chosen.
battle.
They want to keep up with the Rhine Sig, the interesting, like it's kind of like a little brawly Dakunaito going over to the Ana.
Attackers incoming.
And I'm curious.
in
I would
30
imagine
seconds.
Otiano either goes Brig or Lucio here. Well, no, Dakunaito go. I mean, if Dakunaito's down on the Batiste, then still probably Brig or Lucio. With the Reinhardt, I would imagine you would value the Lucio speed a little bit more, but I don't know exactly what they're thinking. Brig is pretty darn good right now, even without the over-armoring. So we're chilling. We're waiting. We'll see what
5, 4,
team
3,
chooses, and
2, 1.
we don't know yet. Otiano could just swap out of the spawn after speeding the team. Nope. Has decided that Lucio is the route they want to go. Betashocks still on their interesting comp with the Winston and the Orisa. Good pathing out of 900 IQ. Just gonna chill, wait a second to make sure that their resources can be reallocated and replenished. They're just gonna walk up top. Calico gonna get so much cleave squiggle going in as well, just getting as much damage in as he can. It's a lot less than I thought it was, but still pretty much tied with Daddy in terms of ult charge at the moment. Let's see, the Wit gonna walk straight onto the point. Nice halt. The dash gonna get quite a bit done, but Mommy uses the flashbang, unable to follow up on it though. Squiggle. Oh, Lordy! Whoa, whoa, whoa! All right, we're good. And I mean, you know, they've closed the distance, have 900 IQ. The rest of the fight's gonna happen here on the point. But the real thing to watch is gonna be Squiggle. He's so darn close to that blade. And Betashocks, they do not want to overcommit, but they probably want to use it in this fight. Let's see, the High Noon coming out from Flexecution to see if he can make it. Oh, he dies! No! Flexecution, you can't die there, but Squiggle, he pops the blade. CC to death immediately. Daddy popping the blade is going to get at least one. They're going to pop the blade as well. Mommy with the High Noon for the supplementary something. I don't know. Kill though gets a kill and dies. Very nice by 900 IQ.
Victory.
And we're going to a map 5. I'm happy about it. See what it is.
Play of the game.
Ah, Squiggle. Probably another big blade. Yes, I was right.
Double, triple kill.
Oh yeah. You didn't see that in 2019, boys and girls. We got something going in 2020, and that's pretty much it. So we're tied up at 2-2 currently. And guys, we will be going to a quick break.
Welcome to Oasis.
Alright guys, we're going back into our map 5. We are tied up 2-2. It's pretty much one of the only ways you make the map 5 happen outside of a draw. But yeah, you know, I was very excited for Hanamura coming out of Betashocks, and I was left a little sad. But I'm excited to see this map. We have seen a lot more dive coming out of our teams as of late, and you know, Betashocks, I've never really seen them run a lot of dive. So something interesting might go down, and we might actually see a deviation from the comps that 900 IQ have been running as well, because they've kind of been opting for that double shield for the most part. But they also might be going full on brawl. This point does kind of tend itself to brawl. It's the other two where dive is a little bit more prevalent. See what happens though. Daddy on the Pharah has me a little bit pumped. We'll see if Otianu swaps to the Mercy as they leave spawn. But I mean, Pharah on this point can be pretty nasty, and if you're looking at Betashocks' comp right now, they are either sim-tellying out, and that's it. Oh no, Daddy has swapped over to the Mei. So Mei, definitely a better pick here. And looks, I can't tell. Yep, Execution actually wants to be running this right now. So Maywall, swing and a miss. Does not get anything there. If anything, it just allows 900 IQ to plant themselves onto the point. Bubble's already used for both sides, it seems. Squiggle trying to be super annoying right now. OTF at the moment. That's how the children say it. And there, it looks like they're going to dedicate so many resources to dealing with them, and it is going to come up with its dividends. Bubble onto Little Demon, so he's going to have to get aggressive for a second and then immediately not be aggressive. Mortality Field is out though, but Betashocks currently down 2. Kellikill goes into the pit. Not going to be able to do anything there, and Mommy, oh, Mommy. Coming up huge on the McCree. Going to chase down Kellikill. See it. Ooh. Crisp. Very nice.
Dead eyes ready.
Let's see. Little Demon close to the Shatter. Squiggle has gone over to the Genji, has decided that chilling out on the Tracer in the backline is not going to work, and Execution just dies. I mean, the way that this Brawl comp is built, you cannot chill, you cannot not have your sim. If your sim goes down, you're done. If you're going to run sim in your comp and she dies, then this fight, it's over. Wombat does have his grab, very high charge at the moment. Let's see, Kellikill, you know, is wearing a wet noodle around his neck currently. Mommy's getting some shots off, but we'll see if make anything happen with this. Grab out currently, see if they make anything happen. Simwall, very nice, prevents the enemy team, prevents 900 IQ from going in and doing whatever they want. The Brawl is going to go back to the point, and Daddy is going to throw out the Blizzard. Looks like Demon definitely going to get caught out by that, but ooh, Daddy! Oh, baited so hard, and no! They're going to pop so many ults, but we'll see if they can make anything happen with it. Wit, just going to catch one with the Shatter at the moment, and both teams have made so many ults happen and nothing really went down. Pretty interesting. Demon though might be overextended. No, he's going to get back to his team, and Squiggle going to get a nice dash onto the enemy team, but Wit with just a couple Fire Strike in a swing. Swiggle being pretty annoying right now. He's getting pretty close to the blade. Let's see if he pops it. I mean, it's the last fight almost. You might have to. No. I mean, if you're Betashocks, you got to finish. You've not been winning. You got to get yourselves together and see if you can make anything happen with this blade in this rally, because that's all you have. That's all you have. Kellikill's going to go over to the ball. But I mean, there's a grab from Wombat. If he uses it, he built it so fast. So darn fast. We're going to pop the grab. Looks like Kellikill maybe was able to touch point. Squiggle going to pop the blade, see if he can get anything done with it. Maybe catch Dakunaito. Does. Little Demon falls though. So, you know, Otiano in a precarious position. Actually gets out alive though. Just wasn't able to hit the shots. Was Squiggle gonna go under, and Wit, oh my god, 3-man Shatter, so big from Wit. He is gonna get slept, he's not gonna be able to follow up on it anymore, but the beat gonna come out from Otiano, keep his tanks alive. Squiggle gonna die as well. It's just Kellikill and Little Demon coming in. Little Demon not even close to the Shatter. He's just gonna have to stand here and make something happen. He touches, he jumps back, does a little sidestep, and I mean, that's 100-0. That's 100-0 for 900 IQ.
Score 0.
I mean, guys, we might see Betashocks, who only lost one game last season, lose in the very first week. Our champions, who they lost one match at the very end of the season and then rolled through the playoffs. I mean, We could see it. I mean, I didn't predict this. I mean, if 900 IQ wins this, they go up to #1 in the power rankings. They become the team to beat for now. And Betashocks, they go down to 0-1. That's a little rough. That's a little rough.
4,
We'll see, though.
3,
We'll see what happens. Yes. So,
one.
looks like we are going to see Wit
Round
over on the Monkey. And we are going to be seeing a dive come out of them, whereas Betashocks are going to stick to their tried and true. They're going to go with their double shield, their Torb, with a Squiggle poking in the back line, it seems. Let's check it for Squiggle. He's trying to assert high ground dominance from Wombat. Just doing a little poke. Otiana's going for the whip shot. Doesn't really make it happen. But let's see. Immortality Field already forced out for Betashocks. They're not going to have that going into this fight. They're not going to have that for the next dive, unfortunately. And Squiggle, I mean, just not going to get anything done in the backline. He's going to die. And yeah, Daddy's going to get a little bit of work done. Wit is just going to die. Torb is so good at making that happen in these dive situations. Wombat does get desuited, and despite losing Squiggle early on, it looks like Betashocks are doing their best to swing this. It's just so hard to dive into this bunker. It's so difficult. I mean, even without the Immortality Field, apparently. And Flexecution just putting on a clinic at the moment, looking so good on the Torbjorn. On fire indeed, and it all started with that pick onto Wit. And he has gone over to the Reinhardt. Mommy is on the McCree. No dive, boys. No dive whatsoever. My dreams are ruined. My day. I'm a little sad about it. It's alright. Alright, Squiggle just trying to get a little bit of poke in, as we saw. Nice window coming out from Foxicon. We'll see if a halt catches anybody out, see if they can Spanish Inquisition them. But no, it does not seem that that'll happen. There's so many ults coming in. Nano Blade, I mean, he gets, it almost works, but you know, a couple more swings, should be getting a couple more kills, and yes, he will. King Thor going down, and Nano Blade and Rally Investment, you better win this if you're 900 IQ, and they do. Mommy getting so many kills. At the moment, Squiggle, though, going to get a kill into Dr. Naito. That's a lot of healing gone for 900 IQ, but it looks like he's not going to be able to make anything else happen. Betashocks still in possession of the point. Nice, nice, nice dash on the Foxicon. There you go. They get 53%. Do Betashocks? They only commit a couple of ults in that fight.
Activating the barrier.
But they committed pretty much everything, did 900 IQ. Let's see what Flexecution and his team can do. They need to rally. They need to win this point if they don't want to go down 0-1 in the very first week after coming back as the reigning champions. You just can't do that. You cannot do that. See what kind of, they're going to rally in. King Thor is going to make sure that that happens. And, you know, they got two choices of ults, really. Or you can wait for Foxicon's ult to come back. But I imagine they're going to pull the trigger quite soon. Squiggle getting quite a bit of ult charge. Core. Oh, he gets stunned. But no, you still get to use it. Interestingly enough, Daddy's going to get the pick onto Squiggle. Wit does have the Shatter. And oh, it's going to be beefy. Wit has been looking so darn good on the Reinhardt. Immortality Field forced out for both teams. But, you know, just it was a little later from the 900 IQ squad. Daddy getting so much work done on the Genji. And yeah, I mean, most teams, when you use the Immortality Field that early, or earlier, you lose. You lose. That's just how it works. And I mean, if you're Betashocks, you gotta be a little scared. There's 5 ults that are just ready for you. They only had to use 1 ult to win that fight. They only did 900 IQ. See if they can make it happen. We do have like a Rally Blade that can come online. Little Demon is going to pop that Bongo. Sorry. Daddy does go pretty low and is actually going to die. Unable to make anything happen with the blade. The window is out from Daku Naito, but they're not really able to get anything done with it because they are forced away from the place in which they use it. Betashocks taking a ton of space on the point. They are 6 and 900 IQ are 5. But oh man, Squiggle, his blade. I mean, they got to win this fight. It has to be huge. Good halt. See if they can make anything happen. Daku Naito goes down, but so does Squiggle. The high noon from Mommy has to get something done here, and they're not able to make anything really. See, Daddy, he doesn't really get anything going here. Gets quite a bit of damage onto the tanks. That might be just enough. Kelligill, he's so low, but King Thor and Kelligill getting so much done. Kelligill with 2 when they needed to win this fight. Ooh, Mommy getting a kill on the King Thor. I don't know if this is winnable for 900 IQ. We'll see. Squiggle has come back on the Doomfist. He knows that they have to make this happen, but Mommy is on the McCree. This is going to be such a bad compositional mismatch. Kelligill, he almost not almost dies, but he almost gets caught out there, and Wit has a shatter. So much of this is going to come down to Flexecution. His Molten Core kind of just has to be perfect, but Wit, I mean, his shatters have been so damn good. Can he come up big for his team again? The Halt does not catch him. Shields, they're almost gone. If Betashocks get shattered here, then they lose. It's a 5-man! Wit! He's so damn big! So clutch against so many resources. Out of the Betashocks, 2 kills. For Wit in this window, it's just getting nothing done. It's not even in the same direction as 900 IQ they already used. Their immortality field, this Flux is gonna get so much value. Little Demon gonna go down in 900 IQ. They have done it, dude. Foxicon, she's the last one alive, but what? That's it! That's it! The pin on the King Thor, the High Noon from Mommy. And Calico, he might touch, he doesn't! 900 IQ, they come in, they take it to a map 5. They 2-0 on control. And they go up 1-0 in the series, dethroning the reigning champs from their win streak.
Play of the game.
So good.
That's how you do it.
Oh man,
Bet you didn't see that coming.
that was a treat. Such a good game from these teams. Yeah.
Good as new.
Oh man, what a match. Betashocks are leaving the lobby. They've said their GGs. They're done. They've lost. They'll go into the 0-1. Something that none of us would have imagined, I think. And guys, I mean, Daddy and Mommy did so much work. The supports did so much work. But I'm going to have to give the golden hammer to Wit. Wit, in the end, it might just be a little bit of recency bias, but he was just so solid the whole game. Just, you know, whether he was on the Sigma, whether he was on the Reinhardt, it was just incredible play. Very, very, very nice job. Very, very, very nice job. And I do believe that will be all, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was such a good game. It was fun to have you guys. Sorry for the solo cast. It wasn't the plan, but it's just kind of what we got stuck with. But yeah, we do have a couple more games coming up. I can actually tell you what games we have going on very soon, I imagine. Let me pull up our caster sheet and our schedule sheet and pin preseason caster sign up. So today is the 16th. We do have that was it. So we do have a game on the 19th between Thickum Squad and Royal Ravens. I will be there with Chonk and Picasso, casting that with you guys. That'll be at 8 p.m. EST in just a couple of days, 3 exactly. That's what my math is telling me. And that'll be the end of our week 1 matches, and we'll be able to move on to week 2. We'll be able to get you guys a bracket, see who's playing one another. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was really fun hanging with you all and getting to watch such a great game. And I hope you all have such a good night. Stay safe, wash your fucking hands, and stay Torb.